Alright, so in this video, I'm taking the 1996 Output Transformer out of my Bassman and putting in a 1968 Schumaker Output Transformer. So 96 out, 68 in, and then there's comparisons, and I'm going to tell you up front, it's not what you think. Engagement clickbait. No, really, I could not tell the difference. I just couldn't tell the difference at all. Okay. The Transformer has arrived in the mail. Oof. It's pretty hefty. Packed pretty sturdy. A little bit of movement in there, but yeah, it'll be all right. But we're going to, as always, film the unboxing in case there is any reason to contact the seller. I want to show that this is the condition that I am receiving it in. And also we will just see what we get inside. A well-wrapped second box, fully packed. I'd say that's pretty good. Good effort. Good effort by the seller. I've got this little box here. It's funny, there's a number of labels on this box. I wonder if this Transformer has been bought and sold a number of times. And it does make me wonder if there's a reason. But we'll let that, I'll discover that for myself. I think that's gonna be all that's in here. Yes, that box is empty, so here we have it now. It's wrapped. It's wrapped like a hard-boiled egg at the grocery store. There we have it. See, just to be clear, it says Fender. You can clearly see the serial number. I don't know why it says 22, but that should be the 7th week. Oh, sorry, no. The 39th week of 67. It looks like it's in good shape. A little bit, there's like a little bit of a gap there. I'm not going to scrutinize that too much because I don't think that would have happened from damage or anything. It's actually in surprisingly good shape for being 50 years old. It would be, I mean, I'm surprised it's not more rusted or something. Okay. And the wires have seen some action, but they're probably okay. All right, let me get out the multimeter and just do some basic tests. All right, we are going to do some basic tests on this transformer. So first I'm just going to short the secondary side. I'm getting 0.8 ohms, 0.7. I think that's actually normal. You might think that it would be 4 ohms, but I'm following the tutorial by Terry at D-Labs, and he came up with a pretty similar thing, and he said, don't worry, that's about impedance. I'm gonna go on. All right, now the next step is from the positive side. Got the red, and I'm gonna go to the brown. $47.2. I go to the blue. 50.2. Okay. Those are pretty close.
Well balanced transformer.
Oh, we're gonna go across the primary also, so from brown to blue here. And that's giving me 96.8. Okay. Seeming consistent so far. All right, I'm going to check for any kind of continuity between the primary and the secondary here, meaning something really went wrong inside. So I've got the primary there and the secondary, and just moving the range, make sure I'm not missing it. Not seeing anything there, and the continuity buzzer is not buzzing. That's good. Let's try the other one. This is what we expect to see. Oh, something came up for a second. No. Okay, good. We do not want continuity there, so we're good. Okay, and the last, well, not the last test, but the last test that I'm able to do now, I'm gonna go to the body of the transformer and look for continuity to any of these wires, meaning, yeah, again, something would have to be really wrong inside for that to happen. Yeah, that's a negative there. I don't think I need to do all of them, but I will just because I'm here. Again, nothing there. This side. And I think I don't need to test every wire because they are all connected inside. So if one of them was touching the body, then they all would be, but so far so good here. Okay, so I don't see any major issues in the testing. Okay, I've done some fundamental tests. The resistance between the primary and secondary seems correct. There doesn't seem to be any shorts. So I'm going to go ahead and put it in the amp. Okay, let's just think this through. The Ouput transformer is right down here, and the leads go up through the chassis. So that's here are the secondaries going to the speaker outputs, and here is the cluster of what looks like a blue, a brown, a red, and a black. Are there two blacks, a red, a brown, and a blue? The transformer has the brown and blue and red, but also coming through this hole are the two blacks, and those are the choke. So my transformer has just the red, brown, and blue. It's the only ones I need to change. So I'm just going to desolder here, here, and here. And then I'll unscrew the transformer and fish those wires out. That should be all I need to do to get it off. There we have it. Okay, I'm just doing a fit test, and the holes line up perfectly. That's good, and so I can see where I've got to squeeze those wires through those grommets. Those grommets are pretty old. I don't want to have to replace them, so hopefully I can make them fit. Okay, the transformer is mounted to the bottom. We've got red here, didn't touch the two blacks, it's the choke. We've got brown right there, and we've got blue right there. And we got the two outputs here and down there. Okay. Next is to do a few continuity checks and then turn it on. Okay, connected to a speaker. Power into the current limiting bulb. Power to the bulb is on. Tubes are not in. Oh, standby on. I guess nothing should have really changed in the power department. So just kind of giving it a first once over with. Okay, well it didn't explode, so I'm going to put the tubes in. Okay, so I noticed that one of these tube sockets was not clear, like the channel had gotten some solder in it. And then while I was trying to clear that out, I actually broke the pin off. So what I've done is I had to take this whole thing off. I took the socket out, I cleaned it all out, and then I've rebuilt it, and that one pin that sheared off, I've just welded it on. I don't feel great about that, but yeah, I'll order a new socket, but I'm still gonna try to turn this on, for better or worse. We've got the current limiter. So here we go. I'll turn this all the way off for now. Standing back for safety. Here we go. Power on. We have pilot light. We have tube heaters. See what we hear. I am hearing sound coming out of the speakers. I'll give that a minute to warm up and I'll get a guitar. Okay, I'm being very careful because the amp is on and open, which is kind of sketchy. It's very sketchy. Volume on my own right now. 7's a lot. Let's just take it back down. It works. Okay, we survived the first test. We're gonna be on probation mode for a few days, as well as, yeah, we need to change that tube socket. It'd be pretty bad if that went out. Let's get it put back together and we'll run the shootout. Okay, we are back downstairs. Well, there you have it. The transformer works. I realized that in doing the shootout, I only recorded the first sample at a single volume of 5, but at least we'll get a comparison of how that sounded. It would have been good to do it again at a higher gain or higher level volume. Right now, I'm just going to try playing at a higher volume on the amp and see what that's like. Alright, anyway, not the greatest results. And even though this video kind of sucked, like, share, subscribe.